What's up? How you doing?
I was 60 people or something.
1,300.
60.
Yeah, I saw that. You were.
I posted like the stats or whatever.
Yeah.
I sent it to you or something, but yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. There was a lot of fucking people there, and you know, once they started the race, everybody was just like funneled through the race. I'm like, I gotta jog at least a little bit for
sure
for this. Oh, watch yourself.
That's awesome. So yeah. Good shit.
So
you jogged a little bit in the beginning. Nice. And you got 1,100 exactly.
Yeah, I did.
Shit,
that was crazy.
That was awesome, man. Well, congrats. Yeah. This guy just finished his first 5K, something I've never even done. He's got a medal, got the award, you know, got the hardware. So 1,300 people in the race. His brother did it. What did he come? 60th, 7th or something?
He got 7th.
7th, okay, yeah. His brother's a runner, clearly. Did the race, and then did he come back around with you?
Yeah.
Finish strong with you? That's awesome. Yeah, that's very cool. So his brother's taking things very seriously, signed him up. Him and the nephew. The nephew did it?
Yeah, he was walking with me. He was all upset. He was like, I want to run. I'm like, you're staying right here with me, buddy. Well, there was a lot of people for him to just be by himself, you know.
He's that too. He's real young.
Yeah, he's like, what, like 9 right now? 9 or 10 is way too many people to just kind of be out there, you know.
Sounds like a Lion King and the Stampede.
No, yes. I mean, there was a lot of families, which is cool, but like, exactly, like at least for me, since I'm not running yet, you know, but.
Yeah, was he the youngest one?
No, there were some other younger kids.
Even younger, huh?
Yeah, but they were with their moms or their dads and stuff, you know.
Sure.
But they were actually able to keep up with their kids.
Okay.
So that was cool for them, but.
Some fit families, they've been training and shit.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Well, that's very cool.
I was surprised, dude. There was a lot of moms with their strollers, with their babies.
I've seen that, yeah.
I was like, damn, you don't have to rub it in, man.
Oh, no. That was the first time the 9-year-old did something like that, though?
No, he's done like 3 or 4 now.
Oh, he has. Okay, with the dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
they do the family ones, like the turkey trot, those like Halloween, like the night run ones.
Okay.
They do all those like cool family ones, you know.
They're in. All right, I got something even better for you. Coconut or orange?
I'll do the coconut.
You like coconut juice?
Well, I wanted to try. I've tried your orange one, but
yeah, good idea.
This is something new, I guess.
Hey, you're not too picky, right? So you
probably
like it. Some people are like hit or miss with the coconut flavor. It's either they love it or, you know, get that away from me. No.
Oh, really?
No, thank you. But this is young Thai coconut, so
definitely a different taste, though.
Sweeter?
Sure. Yeah.
Than you expected, or?
Well, no, it tastes like earth. I haven't had this, so.
Okay.
It's like earthy water almost.
Yeah, definitely right. Yeah, pretty natural tasting. Not super sweet. Sweeter than other coconuts because, like I said, they're young Thai coconuts, come from Thailand, different sugar ratio, carbohydrate content, and they look completely different than some of your like castaway looking coconuts, right? So.
Oh yeah, your videos, right? The green ones, right, with the white thing on them.
Green ones with the white thing.
I don't know. I always see you like cracking them open on your videos.
That's funny you say that because it is white. The coconut's white, but before the white part, it's a giant green shell on top of that white thing. So they take that green shell off in the factory, and then they bring you that delicious white thing. You have to get through that as well to get to the water. So if you were in the wild, that first green part would be damn near impossible to get through, right? It's really thick, really fibrous, right? Like it's has just layers on top of it. I don't even know how they do it with giant machines. But when they get to me, I crack it with a knife. That's not too hard, right?
Yeah.
But then they have those other coconuts that are like brown with the husk. You know what I mean? And those are a little bit different. You see them hanging on the trees, and once they fall, you can kind of crack right into them. But they're a pain in the ass. That's why they're like $4 a piece, each freaking coconut.
Oh boy.
A lot of people don't realize they're hard to make that stuff. Expensive to make that stuff. And you don't know how much juice is in each coconut. So it's like, from a business standpoint, it's kind of a hit or a miss, right? Because you're like, how many coconuts to make a juice? 2, 3 today, this week? I don't know. Depends if they're coming from the north side of Thailand or the south. There's a cup holder on that thing if you want to put your juice on there.
I'm over here like...
So yeah, like we were saying, killed the 5K. That's awesome. No struggle, right? It's not like you had to take a break or nothing.
No, yeah, well, I definitely... I mean, it was a challenge because it was not like our normal walk. There was a lot of uphills.
Good, awesome.
That totally killed me at first. I was like, oh man, you know.
Underestimated that a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, but
that makes things completely different when there's an incline.
I don't know, man. The vibe is different. Like, you have so many people around you. Like, even when you are kind of like, oh man, you know, you see someone next to you, they're struggling, you're like, come on, man. You can do it, I can do it. It's like the camaraderie, you know? Like,
yeah.
It was like a 17-minute pace per mile or something like that, so it was a lot better than I expected.
Okay, yeah, that is better than I thought it would be with uphill and downhill stuff. Very good, yeah. Awesome.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, we crushed this 24-minute mile pace.
Totally, probably because a little bit of jogging out the gate, you know, in the beginning, getting the head start on it and not really slowing down, clearly, so. That was good. What'd you end up eating over the weekend? Did you keep it clean?
It was Mother's Day, so we grilled.
Nice.
Stayed away from all that bullshit. You know,
no starch,
tortillas.
no bread, nothing crazy?
I had a little bit of rice on Monday or something, but
that's not bad.
Nothing crazy. I feel like I did worse today, to be honest. I fucking had a bagel, so.
Today?
Yeah, that sucked.
Oh dear.
I did.
Well, the scale never lies, so.
I know.
We will see.
Call your trainer and tell him we're gonna carbo load today.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, Mardo, if my fucking trainer would shoot me in the foot if I told him I was gonna carbo load for this race.
Man, you know what? If
I didn't though.
Good, you know. Eating something beforehand, some coconut juice, some fruit, not you know, totally.
But my brother
necessary.
does do all those like pastas and stuff before his like
What's his mile time?
His mile time was probably
for
like
that.
7 minutes.
7 minute mile time,
yeah,
bro.
6 to 7 minute miles, something like that. He finished in 19 minutes.
So he
the whole race.
19 minutes, yeah. I mean, it was a very intense exercise for him. Probably burned, you know, 1,500 calories in a half hour. Doing it again with you. Completely unnecessary for somebody walking 3 miles to carb up. You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, but
no,
yeah.
I am super proud of this. I know it's just a finisher medal, but fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's see that thing.
I'm super happy about it. I know
it's stuff, dude.
I know it's just a participation award, but
hey, that's the first
you know
of many.
What?
That's
like my brother said, he's just like, it's our baseline. It's my first one, you know?
Oh, exactly, yeah.
So
huge accomplishment, bro. Huge accomplishment. So, you know, we're getting there. Turn the scale on. 338 last week. We're trying to bring that down, obviously.
I did weigh myself this morning. It was 333, I think, or 330 something.
Before or after the bagel?
No, it was in the morning, right when I woke up.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty consistent. It was 337 last time, 337. So 337 on the scale. You're down a pound from last week. So most importantly, we didn't gain anything, okay? Very good. We're consistent. We're not gaining anything. We're going down. If anything, we're going in the right direction. But most importantly, like, your habits have drastically changed, right? You're not overeating. You're not eating huge breakfasts by no means. You're doing your intermittent fasting. You're doing walks every day. You're moving. Just did a 5K. I mean, look at the bright side of things. You know what I'm saying? So get the achievement out of your way. You know, it was good. Celebration. Had a bagel. Perfect. That's more than enough, right? Maybe a beer or two. Now we're back to work. So what's in the future? Let's get some arm swings going. What's in the near future that you see yourself, you know, cheating, having a beer or two, going out, any activities? You know, birthday parties.
I don't really have
graduations, anything, weddings coming up.
Much really I mean, I do have some stuff just hanging out with some friends that are coming into town, but
okay.
I don't have like no parties or nothing. Just kind of.
Okay, so you can avoid temptations for people just coming into town saying hi.
Kind of just like you said, you know, before I eat or before I go eat or something.
Yeah.
And then show up and just be like, nah, I'm good. I already had my meal or something like that.
That's the name of the game. So yeah, eat more than you have to if you feel like you're going to be tempted, but make sure you leave the house full, right? Don't leave yourself hungry.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And if you are going to be gone for 10 hours, just pack a meal with you. Pack something small. My biggest hack is the Stanley thermoses, right? Keeps food hot, throw it in there, airtight, do 12 hours later. Rice and beef, chicken and rice, chicken and vegetables. It's still warm, right? So bring a spoon with you. Very, very sustainable. You know what I mean? Because eating leftovers cold, sometimes, you know, people kills you. But this way, man, it's like it just, you know, you just.
And then I also feel like those protein jellos or the protein puddings
the
and
things
stuff.
you're making, yeah?
Yeah, those are nice because I just throw them in the fridge, forget about them. But when I want something, instead of like, oh, let's go get a
Yeah.
fucking chocolate bar from the gas station. And I'm like, nah, I got something right in the fridge, you know?
Nice.
And you think, like, I always think that I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna smash this like 4 cups of pudding, you know? But I can't, you know? You get, because like it's got all that protein in it. You're fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Not even. You eat like a quarter of it. You're like, oh man.
A quarter even. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're at a plateau. If you feel stuck, if you want to just get a jump start in the right direction. So, you know, I don't want to throw all that at you in the beginning. You know, here, start juice cleansing right away. No, just move more and eat better food, right? Don't start eating less food, just eat better food options. And then when you become strong and you don't have this ravenous appetite, right? You know what I'm saying? And you're eating protein, then we can go for a fast. Then we can go for a longer, some kind of a detox, right? So let's open up the hips a little bit. So the last couple workouts, we've been doing a lot of lower body stuff and we're doing a lot of walks outside. We've been ending with 2 laps, a whole mile walk. The workout. So we're going to give the lower body a little break today, and we're going to do some pushing, some shoulder workouts, some upper body type stuff, right? All right, so once that groin's nice and open, beautiful, let's get into our plank position. Is because this is going to target the core. And once we get the core warmed up, that's going to create, you know, heat in the center of the body, which is then going to move the heat all the way to the extremities. So that's the whole idea about warming up our core first and really getting the blood flow generated from the center of the body. So I'll typically do these for 30 seconds to 60 seconds. You're looking so much better than you were after the first week we were here. You were dying after an 8-9 second hold. So that's very good. And remember to going up to the palms, forearms to palms. No problem, no problem. Very good, very good. Much better than 3 weeks ago, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Tell you you're just getting stronger, you know?
A little bit, we're getting
Perfect, so come on over here. First things first, after we get our shoulders warmed up, our core warmed up, we like to get the blood flow going to the back. Give me 20 reps of those. Get the blood in the back, get the blood in the lats so we can protect ourselves from injury, pulling muscles in the back, as well as create the stability for all the other workouts that we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. 10 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more. Beautiful, beautiful. I can tell that you're getting stronger because the same weight is moving faster than it was 3 weeks ago, and it's not a lot of weight. You're a big, strong guy. Obviously, it's gonna move. So get the elbows up. Yeah, very good. 18, 19, 20, very good. Come over here. One more set. So we're gonna be doing a lot of pressing work today, and then we're gonna get back to our slam ball and do more functional movements just to get the heart rate up in between some sets. Let's just get 10 body squats, get the body warmed up. Right there is good. Great range of motion. As you can see, he's a mobile, flexible guy. 5 more. Standing dumbbell press. So just like we've done last week, bring the elbows out. We're gonna form that L, not too narrow, not too wide. We're gonna come on up. Make sure the elbows come down to eye level, right? You can go lower if you're a bodybuilder, but we're not worried about that crazy range of motion. We're just gonna make sure we're standard, hitting full reps. Beautiful. 13, 2 more. 15. So we're not worried about how much weight we're doing here. We're just worried about the level of intensity and lots of it. 10, 5 more. 1, 3, 15. Beautiful. Looking strong, looking strong.
It's good. Like I said, it's earthy, you know? You gotta...
Earthy, for sure. Not as earthy as the green one, right?
No, the green one was good. Was that the Godzilla one you gave me?
Yeah, I think it was Green Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, it was a Godzilla.
Was it? No, yeah. I think I put a label Godzilla, but it was spicy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Godzilla doesn't have any kick, doesn't have any spice.
Oh, no, that was a Hulk?
So you got a Hulk? Yeah,
the Hulk was good then, yeah.
Good.
I was like, man, you know, it's got a little kick to it, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, you know what I mean?
It's not overwhelming. It's not mango habanero fucking wings or something. All right, that was 1 minute break. Let's get it. The coconut water, I'd say, is, you know, hit or miss. There we go, 4 more. That was 6. And I don't really like coconut. I don't do almond joys. I don't do any kind of artificial coconut flavor. Not about that. But once I started cracking these open and experiencing a real fresh flavor, I did enjoy it, you know. 8, 9, 10, 5 more. Next set's gonna be our heaviest one of the day. We're gonna crank it up to 17 pounds. But breathe. We're taking a break right now. 20 more seconds. And then we're gonna rip it back down. So we got 3 more sets of that. The way I get my cardio in, honestly, is by walking in between sets. Too many people, in my opinion, that are trying to get ripped Not everybody should be doing this, but if you're trying to get ripped and shredded, you should be moving in between exercises, right? I see this one guy at the gym, never even talked to him, but I know what he's doing. He does his set and he just takes a lap around the whole gym. He looks like an OCD weirdo. He's got a phenomenal physique. Does a set, takes a lap around the whole gym. He probably sits in an office chair all day, you know what I mean? And it's his only 2 hours to get any steps in. So he's not wasting 1 minute texting, sitting on a bench. It's 5:30 in the morning too, you know what I mean? Like 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Oh, solid. You got 5 more. 11. Last heavy set. 3, 2. Come on. Last one. Last one. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Killing it. Killing it.
That's only 17 pounds. Fuck me.
17 and a half? Yeah.
God damn.
You know,
What is wrong with me?
I mean, lifting weight above your head is not easy. That's probably the hardest pressing motion that you can do in the entire
I'm embarrassed, dude. I feel stupid. 330, can't even pick up 17 and a half pounds over my head.
Don't worry, things are going to change, right? Things are going to change. So, you know, mark the date in the calendar, right? It's May 15th, May 13th. 6 months from now, we're going to quadruple these numbers, right? So 50 to minimum like 60 pounds pressing over your head, right? And from a powerlifting standpoint, from the progressive overloading standpoint, the whole thing is a warm-up, right? Until our 45th minute. And about that 45th minute of training, we go really heavy for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, you kind of back the weights off, and it's more conditioning style, more repetition style workout. So 20 more seconds, we'll hit into this. 7, 8, 9, 10. I want 15. 1. Look at these weights. Flying, dude. Lightweight, lightweight. Beautiful. See, you're strong, and you're pretty conditioned, man. I mean, you hit failure on the last set, and then you just cranked out another 15 like it was nobody's business. So, yeah.
It's funny, because I always hate on myself, you know, like, oh, I only lost 20 pounds, but if that's what 30 pounds is difference, holy fuck.
Yeah,
that's a big difference, and I don't realize it, but.
You know, man, like walking around with a 30-pound fucking dumbbell, yeah, dude, it would slow me down like crazy. So, we got one more set of these. So as the weight goes down, it's okay for rest break to go down as well, right? Yeah. Less weight, more reps, less rest. That's the name of the game, getting healthy in here. 10, 5 more.
3, 4.
Beautiful, very good, very good. 5 more.
Well, no wonder everybody wants a pill or a shot. They gotta move this medicine all around.
That one's not fun. That one don't taste good. All right, solid. So that was 8 sets, man. You know, that's way more sets for 2 exercises that your average person is gonna do in the gym. And, you know, we only been here 33 minutes. You're dripping sweat. We got to make the most out of our time. I could easily spend 3 hours in the gym if I, you know, could do it all day, but
you're crazy.
That's, it's unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs to spend that much time in the gym once you're efficient. You know what you're doing. So we're going to lay back and we're going to get in our pressing motion. I'm going to give you some very light dumbbells just to get the range of motion down. And the first pressing motion, we were focusing on the traps, on the top of the shoulders, on the delts, and then this workout, we're going to be focusing on the chest, right, in the front of the delts, the front shoulders. So hitting it from a different side, we should be nice and pumped up after all these workouts, feel pretty good. Most people are going to flare their elbows out completely like that, which is okay. You're going to be putting more emphasis into the shoulders with the workout like this. You're totally fine. But what I want you to do is try to keep your elbows focused a little bit tighter. Yes, I want you to, focus on pressing like this. It's much more better form, and it's also going to give tricep activation as well. Overall, I believe that this is the strongest way to press, but this depends on a lot how the people are built, whether you're a big shoulder guy, a big chest guy with big arms and big back. So, but from overall, you know, efficiency, areas that we're going to be targeting through the workout, I like to keep my clients with the nice, tight elbows, good form. Also less risk of injury, okay? To superset this one with some shoulder raises. So this one we're pushing, focusing chest and front delt, and we're gonna stand up or we're gonna do more raises to focus on the side delt and the top of the shoulder as well. So like I said, today's our push day, everything shoulder, chest, 6, there you go, 6 more, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Beautiful, 12, awesome. You could throw them to the side. stand up, throw them down. Just hook the weight, and I want your elbow to lead you in this exercise. We don't want to flip the weights up in the air. We're not working out our forearms or squeezing with our wrists. We're guiding it with the elbow. Yeah, beautiful, good form right there. Right, elbows lead before the weights. So you'll get the idea of it in the future. Keep going. Give me 7 more. 1. You know, we're gonna increase your pressing power.
I was
drastically.
Keeps me more accountable, so when I'm not working out with you, I'm not just
6 more.
stagnant.
10, give me 5 more, give me 5 more. 3, 2, last one, beautiful, throw them down. 15 of these. Intensity, 10, 5 more, 5 more. 3, 2. Very good, I like it. Awesome, great work.
So that's what my brother said. He's like, oh, that's great, you know, 54 minutes. That's like, I love that. It's your baseline, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, on top of training with your guy, I want you to start training for more 5Ks. And I'm like, more? He's just like, yeah, dude, didn't you love it? I'm like, love is a strange word for walking like that.
Yeah, these runners, man, they got a strange love for what they do.
Well, your mile time by
like
heart.
Your brother was like out there, right?
No, yeah, Morrow was definitely like, he wasn't front, but he was like up in the, like he positioned himself closer to the front of the, you know, the wolf pack.
Sure.
And he told me to obviously go somewhere towards like the middle or the end, because obviously there's a lot of, you know, not pro runners, but a lot of amateur runners that, you know, like I said, they were like gung-ho about their race.
Let's get out here and walk.
You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah, I'm sure they're taking it very seriously, you know, like where you're doing it for your mom, not doing it for a time.